Hey folks, we had showers today, but they were pretty darn isolated and didn't last very long. If you watch satellite, you watch right over here, you'll see the little puff of clouds. There it is, just hardly noticeable even on satellite. But it rained for a little while, and that rain has since moved out, and now we're pretty much done for the night. Future Track says the night is quiet. During the daytime tomorrow, it's going to try again the sea breeze, but probably with not a lot of success. I think tomorrow, like today, a mainly dry day, if not a completely dry day across the area. Go through tomorrow night and into Friday, and then it gets a little more active. You start to see a little bit more stuff around Friday, so we're bumping the rain chance up a little for Friday, and then Saturday, probably more active yet as some tropical moisture feeds into the region, and I think everybody's fair game for a shower thunderstorm on Saturday. Not an all-day rain, but a more active day than certainly what we've seen the last couple of days. So we're going from mainly dry tomorrow to 20% Friday, 30% on Saturday, and we're going to be in that same vicinity Sunday, 30 to 40% again. This is the system that's going to create the rain, but take a look. Not much chance of it developing, which is a good thing. We don't want it to develop, but it stays less organized, and it's got a better chance of kind of spreading that rain out as it moves into Mexico down to the south of us. We're showing it as a dashed line, basically a trough, moving to the west across the Gulf of Mexico. Tomorrow's not here yet. Friday gets close enough, the moisture starts to feed in, and by Saturday, I think we see a pretty good surge of moisture into the region. You start to see showers show up on the sea breeze, and they're here Sunday as well. I think scattered stuff is possible really beginning late Friday, but better chance Saturday, Sunday, even into Monday and Tuesday. We don't see the pattern changing. Once that high kind of reasserts its grip over the South Texas weather, that southeasterly flow kicks in, and that continues to bring moisture into the region. So that will happen, again, beginning mainly on Saturday. In the tropics, remember we were talking about Karen down here around San Juan. Well, now Karen is well north of San Juan, Puerto Rico, and continuing to push toward the north, about 330 miles northeast of San Juan right now. Winds are 40. But watch this path. Goes to the north for a while, then to the northeast, then to the east, then to the south, then to the west. Back to the southwest. Some of the models have it fallen apart before it gets over toward the Bahama Islands, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. Even then, it's only 40-mile-per-hour winds, but still, they need nothing more up here than what they have already had. We'll watch that. We're talking about something next week, probably. Out in the middle of the Atlantic, you can tell that's a hurricane, can't you? That's Lorenzo churning off the coast of Africa, moving westward across the Atlantic. Looks like Lorenzo will probably stay in the Atlantic, but the winds right now are 90 miles per hour, and that movement keeps it going west-northwest, goes up to a Category 3 storm and just kind of moves to the North Atlantic after that, and then turns to the northeast and begins to weaken once it gets out into that chillier water. But the U.S. is way over here, so that system will not affect the United States. Across the valley right now, still 92 in Weslaco, 88 in Harlingen. Same thing, Port Isabel, Brownsville's 89. Tomorrow's highs back in the 90s again, except at the beach, about 87 there. Southeast winds at 10 to 16. Average high now down to 90. We're going to not quite be that. We're going to be above that, 96, 95, and 94 the next 3 days. So your first 1-5 AccuWeather forecast for tonight, partly cloudy, warm and muggy, a low 75. Then tomorrow, right back up to 95 again, mostly sunny skies. Could there be an isolated afternoon shower? There could, but I think we're talking less than 5% of the area sees anything. Chance of rain does go up into the weekend, though, 30 to 40% Saturday, Sunday, even into Monday and Tuesday as well. Once that door's open again, those spotty storms stay with us through the extent of this long-range forecast. That's your updated First 1-5 forecast.